Ocean Seafood Depot was surrounded by at least 30 ICE agents and members of the FBI, all armed and masked while standing guard along Adams Street. There was one officer who was at the ready with an assault rifle. At the same time, workers who had not been detained were waiting outside of the market on the corner of Adams Street. None were willing to speak about their co-workers being questioned. However, there were a number of members of immigrant rights groups willing to speak out against the raid.
Why are these federal FBI, Homeland Security, and ICE agents here on our streets doing this?
It's a very traumatic situation. Every time folks experience a raid, it is a trauma that is very particular.
Back in January, this very same business was targeted by ICE. At that time, we're told 3 employees were taken into custody. But the Newark mayor also pointed out that federal agents on hand did not have any warrants to make those arrests. At one point, there were angry words between an employee and an activist who was on hand to observe.
He voted for this. He's okay with separating families. Go ahead, say it again.
It eventually got heated, and the 2 men were separated when the pushing started. By 12:30, work by ICE inside of the market had finished, and masked agents climbed back into a van and left the neighborhood. Employees with Ocean Seafood Depot were allowed back inside and returned to work. In Newark, I'm Chris Keating, News 12 New Jersey.
Almora and Pennington, as people try to get around, some cars are still snowed in. People are still trying to dig out the side streets, still covered in snow, and the crosswalk so slushy. There is still more work that needs to be done.
It is what it is. It's Jersey.
And in this great state, after a blizzard, people will find a way to get a cup of coffee and donuts, even if it means navigating challenging roads.
Horrible. Horrible. You don't want to hit nobody, and you don't want nobody to hit you.
It's awful. It is bad. The streets are overcrowded. There's too many cars parked on the street, and they're throwing their snow into the road, so it's making it hard for travelers like me who have to go to work today.
The city of Elizabeth putting residents on blast on social for dumping even more snow on the roads during the storm yesterday. But as bad as it looks, some say it's better than previous storms.
It's definitely a lot better than it was the last time. The roads, you can drive a little better.
It's no 96, but it's very crazy out here, but they did a really good job with the roads. But they had to work now.
Watch out for potholes and get ready for a little more snow.
Well, not looking forward to more snow, but I mean, it's the wintertime.
I'm over this. Thank you.
But hopefully this sun helps out a little. In Elizabeth, Lauren Dew, News 12 New Jersey.
All right, let's get things over to Chris Keating. The lingering government shutdown creating staffing shortages among air traffic controllers, and that's, of course, in turn leading to flights intentionally being canceled. Chris joining us right now with more on the story. Chris?
Eric, good evening. You know, here at Newark Liberty Airport, it looks and feels like any other day, quite frankly. However, starting today, well, flights have been reduced here at this airport by 4%, and we're told that number will ramp up to 10% by next Thursday. All day long, I've been talking to people who've been coming in and out of this airport, and they say for the past several days, they've been extremely anxious, wondering if their flights today would actually get off the ground.
On day 38 of this government shutdown, the FAA has decided to pull back on the normal number of available flights to cope with staffing shortages inside of air traffic control towers. Those essential employees have started calling out since their paychecks have disappeared. It's causing a lot of anxiety for travelers and travel agents who are canceling getaways.
I'm actually canceling a cruise today because the clients are scared that they aren't going to be able to get back into the country with flight delays and be stuck somewhere.
Kirsten Zolo with Almost There Travel Group says some clients are ditching flying, but not the vacation.
I have clients that are going down to Florida and starting to think about driving instead of flying. Having small children and being stuck on the tarmac or stuck in the airport, you know, it's every parent's fear, basically.
To combat cancellations, she has some tips for her customers that others might consider. First of all, rebook or maybe extend a trip. Consider buying travel insurance, and concerning flights, book directly with the airline for easier communication if there are issues. A staffing-related cancellation is definitely on the minds of travelers who admit to getting to the airport extra early today.
We got a delay of 2 hours, but it was related to a technical issue on the airplane, nothing related to the operation of the airport.
One couple flying in from Dallas says with delays, their trip was a nightmarish 10 hours long. They were told it was because of crew and mechanical issues, but they're not so sure.
I feel like if there is any slight mechanical issue, they don't want to chance it now because of the staff reduction.
To give some perspective on these reductions, United flies 400 flights a day out of Newark. The airline says to expect 12 of those to be canceled.
It is a freezing cold New Year's Day, but so many. Look at everyone here, ready to go into the ocean. You could say they are screaming their way into 2026. It's cold.
Great. So cold, but it's great. Awesome. These guys are awesome. Happy New Year to everybody.
So amazing. Happy New Year. Happy 2026.
It's quick.
It was awesome. Awesome. I wanted to do it so bad. Woo! Our new swell. Woo!
Amazing.
Awesome.
Crazy and amazing.
And the hundreds in Asbury Park say it's the coolest way to start the new year.
It's a tradition, and we really love helping out the local charities. This year we're doing the Samaritan Center down in Manasquan and Hazlitt Hope. Both charities are local.
The Sons of Ireland have been putting on the polar bear plunge for over 20 years, drawing lots of excitement to the ocean on January 1st and to the Berkeley Hotel.
Oh, it's awesome. It's going for a great cause. So happy I could be part of it. Awesome, man. Awesome. Happy New Year.
I think I'll do it again.
Yeah? And by the way, the wind chill on the sand is 9 degrees. The water temperature, it's actually 42. We're in Asbury Park. Happy New Year. Lauren Dew, News 12, New Jersey.
For 17 days, the family of Morty Wortman has been searching these woods for the Rutgers student. But for the first time, that family left this wooded area in Jackson Township in search of answers elsewhere. Today, the family gathered at the Ocean County Courthouse. Morty Wortman's brother, mother, relatives, and friends all showed up at the Ocean County Courthouse wanting to hear from this man, Adam Zaluk, seen here in a mugshot. They believe that he is responsible for Morty's disappearance. They have learned that Zaluk was with the Rutgers student the night he disappeared.
Absolutely, 100%. We are all convinced that he has something to do with it. Our family wants an arrest. We want him to be arrested, and this is another day he's walking away free.
Morty's family was disappointed because at the last minute today, the court hearing was postponed by a judge with no explanation. Today's hearing was not about Morty's disappearance. Rather, it was related to an incident back in July when Zaluk allegedly threatened Morty with a knife in Point Pleasant Beach and then vandalized his car. Meanwhile, family members have been told that Morty was last seen on surveillance video on November 21st at the Regional Day School in Jackson Township. He was getting into Zaluk's car in the parking lot late at night. Since then, police have been searching surrounding woods. On Saturday, in fact, the New Jersey State Police led a search 260 people strong, over 1,200 acres, but they found nothing.
Was praying that we find something. There's nothing out there that says Kai was out there. Nothing.
Relatives have been told that Zaluk is being cooperative with police, but they believe otherwise.
They're taking Adam's word, the defendant's word, which is just throwing me off so much because Adam has the most motive of anyone to do something.
I think that Adam's lying, and he's free, and there's something wrong with that.
Adam Zaluk left the courthouse without speaking with us. The Ocean County prosecutors only said that they are investigating. In Jackson Township, I'm Chris Keating, News 12 New Jersey.